Is this shit on?
I don't know. Are we ready?
Hi guys, welcome back to Tequila Talks
With your host, Vanilla Fuzion.
and the Chlo Mydia.
And we're about to bring it to you this episode, darling. We've got a lot to say, haven't we, girl?
Oh girl, this sign behind me is fucking...
She's going to knock herself out. Okay, so we're going to start with some juicy questions for you.
Let's go, girl.
So, well, you can answer first.
Okay.
What do you want for your future drag self?
Oh, okay. To be honest, I think for my future drag self, I just want to be seen, acknowledged as much as possible, really. Just go as far as I can. Like the sky is the limit kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
and be appreciated for drag, yeah.
yeah, just
So
keep going.
Yeah, we'll get into it in a bit about the Gloucester scene, but we've got some
dry.
work. Yeah,
It's dry, baby.
for me, pretty much the same. I'd say, yeah, just being able to perform more, do more. Hopefully, be able to do drag full time at some point. Because Lord, working and doing drag is not fun.
No, it's not cute.
But yeah, just be seen more, appreciated more, and just do more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Improve, darling.
Yeah,
There's always
girl.
improvement. Okay.
Always room for improvement with anyone.
Oh yeah. Anybody, anywhere, everyone can improve, darling. Right. Are we ready for number 2? So how did you tell your families that you were going to start drag, and how did they react when you told them? Do you want me to answer first? So funnily enough, I was drunk and I got in drag. I'll post a picture up here now. I got in drag and just for a bit of fun because we was all drunk, my family, and I was like, oh, I feel really cunt. And they were all like, yeah, you look really cunt. No, I did not look cunt. Wait until this picture, wait until you see. Oh, it was not
Wait,
good.
girl, did you even know what the word cunt was?
No. I was like, oh, I'm really serving nothing. I was serving that old lady going to the crematorium. Like, yeah,
Ooh.
it was rough.
Ooh, not that.
But, and then from there, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy some decent makeup and see if I can get better. And then I just started like doing makeup, buying wigs. And then that sort of led me to doing it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But it was more like a bit of fun at the start. And then it got a bit serious later on. And they didn't really care. Where they were drunk at the start, I didn't think they were taking it seriously when I was like, I'm going to do it. And then after when I started ordering all the makeup, they was like, oh, you're actually taking it seriously. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And it's like, oh, well, we'll see what happens.
And here she is.
And here she is, darling, looking like a slapper. What about you, girl?
So with me, what was the question?
So how did you tell your family you were going to start doing drag, and how did they react?
Oh, girl, to be honest, I've always been doing drag. Like I didn't really need to even tell my mum. Like it's always kind of been a thing. Like I've always, since a young age, been wearing hairdressers and heels and stuff like that. And like from like 13 to 14, that's when I really started playing with like wigs and makeup in my bedroom, and I'd go down and like show my mum and stuff, and she's always been like an absolute angel and supported me in whatever I do. So I've been really lucky in that aspect of things. So yeah, I didn't really need to come out. I just said to mum, I'm going to start performing. Like,
yeah.
like
and she was accepting because you had been doing
and she ate it up. So
yeah.
we
Purr,
like
girl.
her. Yeah, purr.
Claire, the purr. Right, number 3, sorry.
Number 3.
God, I've only had one shot. I feel like it's hitting me already, darling.
Ooh, the tequila talks.
Okay, this one's a funny one. This one could be a sales shot, but I don't know. It depends if you're feeling brutal today.
I will be.
So, what is the worst date that you've ever had that was so bigged up that you had really high hopes for and didn't turn out? So, in other words, what was the date that you was really excited for and it was shit? I'll go first. So,
yeah.
oh, darling. Oh, this one's rough. So, me and Luke were speaking to this person for a while.
Do you maybe want to go in because people might be confused when you're...
I'll do it in a sec. I'll describe this first and I'll go into it after. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we were talking to this person for a while and then we went to meet them. And like, when I say catfish girl, they turn around the corner. Me and Luke looked at each other and was like, it better not be them. And they come up to us and they was like, hi. And I was like, oh no, it's them.
No, they're the worst.
Yeah. Anyway, we still went to go and have food. I was like, do you know what, we'd be nice. I knew there was no hope, but we'd be nice. Went to go and have food and then we went to the cinema. Tell me where he tried like giving us a little touchy feel. Yeah, straight after then we got...
It would be a back to the face.
We got in his car to go home. Was it his car? Yeah. No, it was mine. Yeah, it was mine. We got in my car drove off, and then
Luckily, it was
I
your
blocked
Jesus.
him,
I wonder
darling.
he might have took
Right, he wouldn't have let us go. He would have took us hostage.
Ooh.
He did say when we was on our way, like leaving, he was like, "Oh, it's a shame I can't come back, or you can't come." I was like, "Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
sorry, we don't do that on the first day. We do that on the first day, but with the right people." Oh, darling, that's
darling,
oh, dirty whore. What is it with us being dirty whores?
I'm trying to think, man. I have had loads. Probably one that will always stick with me. I was having a freeway with a friend who's probably, well, I should say an ex-friend, who is probably watching this. We basically went for a little cheeky threesome with this boy. It was on this like uni campus. Me and my friend were both bottoming, and I just cut straight to the chase, guys. By the way, I didn't beat around the bush. So we're both bottoming. This guy stops like when it's my turn. And he's like, "You're
Wait,
too
I think
tall."
you've told me this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're too tall. Like, sorry.
He actually
So
said that
I've
to your
had to-
face.
Yeah, I'm in this like random uni campus, so I've literally just had to sit in the corner of the room whilst this person's carrying on with my friends because I'm too tall.
And you were just
for
sat
him
there
to fuck
watching.
me.
Oh, did you not want to spark him?
Well, yeah, but like I was like, it was such a weird kind of situation. Like,
Yeah, you didn't know how to
my
act,
friend
sort of
still
thing.
getting railed next to me whilst I'm there like I'm too tall. What?
Right.
was just stood
So did you
there.
nothing else happen after?
Girl, I was
Yeah.
just like stood there like naked. Like, what's going on? I was like, okay, better get dressed.
Oh my god! If anyone ever did that, fucking say that again, do ya?
Starlet.
Let's go. But I'll go on to. Should I tell my story quick now whilst we're on that topic?
Yeah, because people are probably getting confused when you keep saying me and Luke, me and Luke, me and
Yeah.
Luke.
So I've got a partner called Luke, and we've been together 4 years now, nearly 4.5 years. Yeah, long time. Definitely for a gay relationship as well. And we've lived together most of that time as well. And we just thought, oh, we'll try a threesome one day. So why not? You know, you only live once. We tried it, and then we liked it, and we thought, oh, we'll do it again. So we did it a couple more times. And we was like, oh, it hadn't quite hitting the spot because like we was enjoying it, but like we wanted to get to know them more as a person. So we thought, oh, maybe we'll like have this idea of getting to know them more. And it just sort of led into us looking for a throuple, and we've never found the right person because they're all cunts. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a cunt too, but they're not fitting the
Like,
cunt bracket.
whatever floats your boat, but I just, in my brain, that kind of scenario would never work for me. I'm such a jealous ass bitch when it comes to my man. If someone touches
That's
my
the thing that
man,
like, I was when we first like were together. I was, but I think I got to a point now more where I can see that it's not just like I was worried that it would be like, oh, I'm sharing Luke with someone at the start, whereas now I can see it as like I'm not because I'm also getting them too. So it's like sort of balanced,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. So it's not like I'm just sharing Luke or sharing them. We're all sharing each other,
yeah.
which is the main. That's
I
how
would
I
just
see
say I'm
it.
very traditional in the sense. I want a man. I want to be married. I want to be wifey. I want to be cooking, cleaning, sucking, and having a great old time.
She wants to gang. She wants to joke.
Yeah, on one man only. But no, yeah, no, it's amazing.
I mean, Derek Barry is quite famous for being in a throuple, isn't he? So I didn't copy him. Lord, who wants to copy Derek Barry? But you know, yeah, that's what I think. To be fair, that's why I sort of, because where we were trying to get to know someone more, I didn't know like what it was called or anything like that. I think Derek Barry was the sort of thing that I was like, oh, that's what a throuple is, like 3 people in a relationship. So he did help, but I'm definitely not copying him. But yeah,
no, honey.
that's my little love story. Should we do a shot there from after that?
Let's do a shot, honey. Get the
darling.
tequila.
We need a shot from that one.
And these press-on fucking nails keep popping off.
Oh,
and
I'm
it's doing
stuck to
my
the fucking
head in.
bottle. ASMR, open the bottle, wait. Just for our Spotify listeners that know that we're actually doing shots. We ain't fake up in here, darling. We're doing these shots.
Yeah.
Go first.
Oh my goodness.
Are you ready?
Tequila la 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 la.
Oh, I heard you neck that. Oh, darling. Oh, darling. Why do we do this to ourselves? I mean, it's Friday night.
I'm gonna get wasted.
We're going to be fucking flying backwards and forwards tonight, darling.
I just had a whole cup of 42. It's not 42. I wish it fucking was. It's fucking
So now I said
Sierra.
that. I'll end it with, we have very like, type is very similar, but it's very like, we don't have a specific type. Like it's not like, you don't have to be muscular, you don't have to be twink, you just have to be a attractive and a good person.
Just have to have a
So
hole.
if you're watching, you're interested, give me a DM, darling.
Oh, not that.
What about you? What's your type? What do you go for if anyone wants to give you a little plug there, darling?
Oh God.
Rough. That's what she goes for. You heard the last podcast. She was on about them prisoners, darling.
No. I do like very much masculine energy. I like to have someone that I don't know if they're going to beat me up or, you know, give me a nice massage. I like to keep myself on my toes. No,
Like a
on all
little scrap.
seriousness, at the moment, I'm very much in the headspace of, I don't want no man. I'm focusing on myself, blossoming
That's the way to go.
as a doll. So I've got a long journey ahead of me regarding a few things. So I'm just not focusing on men at the moment. I don't give a fuck about what my type is because they normally fuck me over. So yeah, I just like a masculine man. That's what I'm going to say tonight because I could be here all night with the year I've had with a certain man.
Oh, right.
Let's just say
We mentioned him in the last podcast, but Lord,
Did we?
yeah, can you not remember? We mentioned him. You were like, "There's only one person that you'd drink their cum."
Was it in the podcast?
Yeah, girl.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, but that story isn't true anymore because what happened in the week ago?
Oh no.
Oh Lord, she's now drunk another cum.
No. Let's just say, I gotta be careful because this is quite recent.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, don't say any names or anything. Just keep it very vague. But you just,
yeah, let's just say at a gig,
she got lucky, darling.
yeah, she got on her knees in drag, like something I'd never do. I always keep it professional, but honey, he asked for it, he wanted it, and he got it.
He got the Chlo Mydia experience,
Oh
darling.
yeah, no, girl, he did, and we did maybe video it.
Insert here.
No, bitch, it was me at like 4 a.m. sending you.
Yeah, you were
screenshots
sending me
of
the videos and the screenshots, and I was showing Luke, and we were both sat there like, "Oh my god, she actually." Because at first, when you told me, I was like, "Oh,
No, bitch, I was feeling pissed. Did you see me in the pictures?
Yeah.
I was feeling pissed in this video. I was like,
she was there, just like
girl.
she was. Yeah, she was posting for them
bitch.
photos. She was giving porno, darling.
Just FYI, I never normally do that. It was just, you know.
Don't get any ideas if you're booking her. She's not going to do that again.
It was a one-off. But yeah, and it was the manager of the venue, so.
She didn't go
It
for an
wasn't like
employee.
it
She went for
wasn't
the
like an
manager, darling.
It wasn't no one from like the audience or anything. Oh, hell no.
Oh yeah, she's not an audience
Yeah.
checker. Not
It was
yet.
done safely and discreet.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I
and
like my man, discreet.
that's how she likes them discreet.
DL.
She likes the ones that she wants forever, but they don't want forever.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so we'll lead on to the last question that I've got, other than a couple more that I've got, but the last question from this person, because this person has a few questions, darling.
Ooh,
So
they
they-
want to know the tea.
They want to know the tea about us, girl. They asked, what was the moment that you really decided drag was for you? Like, you really wanted to do it?
Oh, God, I don't want to be one of those girls, but it was very much for me when Crystal came into the workroom. Yeah, I was just like, oh, shit, that's... And it was almost like, I think I was almost waiting to see someone that, I don't know, like... Do you know
Gave
what I
what
mean?
you wanted to give.
Yeah,
sort of
like, I
thing,
didn't
yeah.
ever see... Obviously, I've always watched Drag Race, but I never seen anyone that I was like, oh my God, I want to be that, or...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Wow. Like
You
when I
hadn't
seen
seen
Crystal,
any-
I was like, okay, I want to do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
She gave you that push. It's like, okay, I can
Yeah.
see myself doing that.
100%. Like, I will always say she is the future of drag. I think it's 110% true. Like,
The future of drag.
True.
The alien of drag, darling.
yeah.
She's the alien mother.
But no, yeah, definitely the KV. And it's always been in me, to be honest. Like I said earlier, like since a young age, I was dressing up in my mum's clothes and heels.
Yeah.
Hannah Montana, if you know, you know. I was obsessed with Hannah Montana and just a whole fantasy of her. So I've always been in drag, mama. Since I come out the womb.
For me, I don't know. Like, I was always in denial, darling. She was in denial. What river? Denial. And I mean, I got with Luke, and then we went to a drag show, and I think I just opened up more and more. And then, because at first, when I first got with Luke, I wouldn't even hold his hand in public. Like, I was scared. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Not like
Luke was
that.
like, just hold my hand, and I was like, no, thanks. Not doing that. And then we'll go back to the hotel, and yeah, but I think for me, it was just like over time process. And I went to drag shows, and then I was like, oh, they look really good. Our ex-friend, I saw them for the first time and I was like, oh, maybe I will. And I got quite friendly with them and they helped me start. And that's where I think I really got like the desire to do
she helped
it.
me too, and I'll always give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
She helped me a lot.
She did help us a lot.
But she's a snaky ass bitch, and we only fuck with real bitches around here.
Yeah,
Okay.
We don't need that.
We don't do two-facedness, so.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's when we decided we wanted to do drag, darling.
Yeah.
You forever and me never.
Yeah.
And I'm sat here doing it.
Girl, I've always been fucking that bitch. Like, literally, I can remember having any Hannah Montana fans you would know. At this point, there was like this 3D movie kind of experience where you could buy the CD, and it was Miley Cyrus / Hannah Montana live.
Oh, yeah.
And I literally used to put the wig on from the Disney store. I used to have the dress from the Disney store, the pretend microphone, everything. Girl, I've been doing drag since the day.
Since Hannah Montana, darling.
No, honestly, like, girl, Miley, hit me up. No, chicken, like, through them.
You're coming on her wrecking ball.
Oh, bitch. But no, yeah, definitely like Miley Cyrus in the KV.
Yeah.
Hannah Montana in the KV.
Right, darling. Well, that's the last of them questions. Let me get up my other questions. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go.
Right, so what has something that has happened recently that's like quite big? Like quite...
For me, I would definitely say working with Miss Cracker. Oh my God, that was so iconic. It was such an amazing time. That was in Birmingham. A big thank you to my drag house for booking me. And my drag dads, I love you both very much for giving me these amazing opportunities. So yeah, mine recently, most biggest one would definitely be, you know, working with the international sensation, Miss
International
Cracker.
diva, darling.
Yeah, the international
I mean,
diva.
she's not just no one, she's big.
Yeah, it's Miss Cracker, and honestly, she was so down to earth, lovely. She was literally like taking pictures of me all night on this little like 100-year-old Polaroid. Like, honestly, it was so fierce. But yeah,
Love that. For me, happened recently. I would say like London Pride, walking in that felt like it was weird to
girl, I
describe,
felt
but like
royalty.
yeah, like just I know that in drag we always feel cunt and puss, but there for some reason, like when we were walking through that street and everyone was just like cheering us, and you could tell like they'd go quiet all of a sudden, then we'd walk up and then they'd start screaming, and I was like, that just gave me a rush. I was like, oh, I could get used to this.
London Pride with
2023,
local
darling.
Pride, and it was fierce. It was
iconic.
Needed to be given.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just something about it really made me feel like,
was definitely like a highlight of our year.
Yeah,
100%.
And it's like an achievement because not many people, like normally unless you're, I think, like sponsored or you're working for someone, you don't really get to do it. But
and another one for me is definitely sharing main stage at UK Pride.
Oh yeah,
like that was an iconic thing for both of us.
That was fierce.
Might not to some of you, but you know we haven't been doing drag a long time at all. So you know UK Pride main stage, sharing that together was really special.
Yeah, little thing we put together quite quickly before.
Yeah,
as
just
well.
a little tacky bit of rain on me.
When we come to London, we're going to do a reimagined version of that, a lot more fierce, right?
Yeah,
we need
I'll
to
get some proper choreo down for you. But no, all the gays live for rain on me. So
oh yeah, you could tell as soon as we started, they were all screaming rain on me.
Yeah.
And when you were getting them little jumping up in the air, they were off, darling.
Living.
But yeah, London Pride and UK Pride's definitely been like the highlight this year.
100%.
And it's left me excited for like next year. Like what's to come,
girl.
darling?
Oh, next year.
Next year we're going in.
Baby.
That sort of leads on to the next question I have, which is biggest accomplishment so far.
Oh.
I'll start first if you want. I would probably just say starting like our own little drag scene. So obviously I know there was drag around here anyway, but they are very much like put in one place, if you know what I mean, like stationed. And then I started drag down south and we started in King Stanley, then we did one in Gloucester, and then we've been Stonehouse, that we've sort of travelled around. And I think we were, I don't want to sound like the bitch, but we were definitely the one that made other people start moving around, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Like other people had been stationary at their pub for quite a long time. We came in and
at
the pub. No, it is a pub, darling. Have you seen that? Oh yeah, we performed there.
Where?
Stroud. The pub.
Oh,
that little tiny like pub, darling.
Oh yeah.
But they had been stationary there for a long time. And then we started doing, King Stanley, Stonehouse, Gloucester. I think that's what made them think, oh shit, we need to start spreading our wings a little bit now, which they're doing. But work,
bitch.
You do you.
You do you, and
you do you, and we move on.
Yeah, we'll move on from that.
Okay, what about you? Biggest accomplishment?
I would say, for like today, definitely just coming to terms with my identity. I think we'll go onto that in a complete new episode. I want to really go into that with you, girl. Like, I've been really going through it recently. But yeah, my biggest accomplishment so far would definitely be coming to terms with my gender identity and knowing who the fuck I am. And these bitches better watch out, because the real doll is coming. Okay? And that's all I'll say for now. But yeah, I just want to thank this bitch for everything. So
let's not get sloppy, darling.
Yeah, let's not get sloppy, but
sloppy, darling. I'll save that until you're gone. Love a bit of sloppy.
We'll go into it next time, but yeah, that's my biggest accomplishment. I can't get that fucking word.
Accomplishment.
But yeah, my biggest accomplishment is definitely that. And it wouldn't have been possible without you, baby. So
we did it together.
Yeah, girl.
We found the hole together, quite literally.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Girl, she keeps trying to make me laugh, and I haven't had my set of veneers yet. So if you see me looking a bit like, if you see me looking a bit weird and like when I'm trying to laugh, I got nasty teeth, bitch, and her teeth are fine. Okay,
they're not fine. They're giving this coat.
Girl, at least yours are straight.
But no, I like to be the little comedian, the little. Watch me go on Drag Race one day and I just bomb all of the funny challenges, and I think I'm quite funny.
Oh, really? I don't think she is.
You fucking bitch. Funny looking. Okay. Biggest peeves in drag. This is a good one.
I've got quite a lot.
Let's sit back in this chair, darling. Right, you go first then.
Go first? Okay, so firstly, I was just checking my notes, and I'm joking. My padding would never be showing, bitch. No, yeah, definitely when bitches, have 4 inches of fame and then just put one pair of tights over the top.
Oh God, I've performed in front of them. No, when I was doing Cheltenham.
I've even seen like queens that have been doing it.
Yes. And they come and then they're wearing like 2 pairs of tights. You can still see the hair on their legs, and then they're wearing these massive ass pads.
Not the hairs. Like, do you know when they start coming out of the tights?
Peeking through the fucking tights. Put another pair on, or 2, or 3, or 4.
If your waist isn't going numb, you haven't got enough pairs on. Like, period.
If you haven't got like some blisters after, you're not doing it properly.
But no, yeah, that's one. I would say another one is definitely. Actually, no, I'm gonna skip that because that's just being a bitch.
No, say it.
No,
please.
No, that's just being a bitch. No, that's
what is it to do with?
No, I'm not. I'm just not. Okay, I want some.
You're gonna have to shot it then. You're not saying it.
Okay, give me the fucking.
Come on, get that fucking tequila, bitch.
Where is it, bitch? Give me.
Where is it? Oh, I've nicked it. There you go, darling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but.
Oh, that was my skin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but before I shot to that one, I just want to do another pet peeve. Another one of my pet peeves is when someone doesn't lip sync. They could be the most fiercest dancer. I'll be watching them and their mouth isn't moving, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
Like if you're
dancing and you're not
if
you're
you
not
just add the lip sync to it and the drama with those dance
so
moves,
good.
It would be fierce. Like yeah, that's another pet peeve. There's like so many fierce dancers out there that do drag.
And they're like tearing up the stage, but they're just not moving their mouth.
Their mouth's moving, bitch. Like
I think they forget.
This ain't the club. You're performing,
Yeah, no, I agree.
So yeah, I was shocked to the one I'm not answering because I don't want to be a bitch. I think it is a bit bitchy if I was to say the comment.
Is it about someone?
No, it's not about someone. Let's just say it's just generally about the older style of drag.
Oh, I'm going to say that for one of my pet peeves anyway. So.
Oh, work.
I don't have a filter, darling. I don't care.
Oh, no, it's not that I don't have a filter. I just think, obviously, all drag is valid.
Mm-hmm.
But another one of my pet peeves is I've had a few experiences where the older queens, and when I say older queens, the ones that, stand in pubs and, do
in
cabaret,
their like
very
off the rack gown, sequin gown.
Yeah, very sequin, the big the big jewels and the big jeweled earrings.
The harsh contour lines.
Yeah, just very cabaret and old school drag. I've had so many experiences where they've been just so rude to me, like for no reason, like UK Pride.
Mm-hmm. Oh, darling.
2 of them.
One of them pushed your clothes on the floor.
Oh my God, should we go into that?
Let's go into that.
Bitch. Best believe I screamed in that dressing room. Let me just do a little shot before I get into that.
It was, I couldn't believe it though.
Bitch,
Like,
I was fuming, wasn't I?
yeah. It was the fact that like when we went in there as well and you were like, oh, who's done this? They were like, I don't know. And then walked off laughing.
No, she's... I nearly burped.
Again. Oh, you dirty bitch. Come here for some burping ASMR.
Right, let's get into it. So, UK Pride. I was performing on 2 stages. I left my suitcase with my very nice costumes in it and
Expensive costumes.
Yeah, expensive costumes, expensive makeup. I don't use cheap shit. Okay. I go to the cabaret stage, come back to the main stage dressing room to do my main stage slot. I go into the dressing room. Why has my suitcase literally
Yeah, like not even moved.
Literally just, you could tell, just flung it across the fucking dressing room. Everything is everywhere. I'm talking like 2 bang London pieces.
Makeup smashed.
All my powders smashed, everything. I scream at the top of my lungs, who the fuck has done this? Didn't I go like, I lost the plot. Girl, I was tired. I was numb. I'd been in drag all day. Like, it just wasn't it. So this one girly, well, should we say hag, comes in. She's like, oh my God, what's wrong? Like acting, oh, no bitch. I say, do you know who did this? No. You were stood like outside just by the door of the dressing room.
Nick.
Oh, was it Nick?
Yeah.
And she walks off laughing, didn't she?
Yeah.
She went, oops, wonder who did that? Laughing.
Yeah, like very sarcastically. Like she did that. Are you
serious? And bear in mind, I didn't hear this until after I did my set on main stage, because if I did, it probably would have popped off. Like, it was just a disrespect. My stuff was flung.
Yeah.
And it didn't fall. Like, there's no way it could have fell, because when I say it was across the other side of the dressing room, oh, how no.
She had picked that. She wanted to do that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a case of it just fell off the table.
I lost a good few stones off that Bang London piece because of that. That was traumatizing.
Krista, if you're watching, she ruined your Bang London.
Yeah, like, oh, girl.
But yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
Mine, I'll start with that. So definitely like the older queens that are very entitled. Like, I don't know. It's just...
I respect that.
Yeah, I get that.
I respect their dragon. They've been around for so long. And I do look up to them in the aspect, God. Like,
they created things.
Yeah, and like you've been around way before I was even in a fucking womb or in the fucking ball sack swimming around. Like...
Yeah, and they like paved the way. But I would just... It's just like... I think they look at us as like, because we're not giving like them, for example... They don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like we do very like girly drag now. Drag is now more girly. Like it is really.
I just think drag's constantly evolving. Like, yeah. I don't think there's any label you can.
But in the old days it was more just like chuck on some makeup, chuck on a nice gown, and go out and just perform and just have fun. Whereas now it's become very more competitive.
I feel like back in the day it was very much. Drag queens did look like men in wigs.
Yeah.
And nowadays you're finding it's
now you need a couple looks to make sure.
Yeah. Now it's very much getting very girly.
And I think a lot of them, where they've got to that age where I don't know whether it's that they can't catch up, they just can't be bothered to catch up. They want to keep doing their own thing, I don't even think
it's that. It's obviously like, can you imagine? Obviously, our age now. I know I still want to be doing what I'm doing now at their age.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to change no matter what kind of come in. Do you know what I mean? So like...
Yeah, but I feel like you would... I feel like you would stick with the times though. Like I feel like if it changed to something...
But then I wouldn't change who I am. That's where I'm coming from. So I don't obviously expect them to change who they are. And if that's the kind of drag that motivates them...
Don't change who you are, but appreciate other people around you. Oh, yeah. Very that. That's like, what I mean.
It's just comes down to attitude, I think, in the drag world. And obviously... attitude is a massive part of drag, and obviously you have to carry attitude to be a drag queen, otherwise what the fuck are you doing if you've got no attitude? But I think respect and attitude, there's a fine line. So
Yeah, it's
Totally
definitely that. I'd say like, oh, I don't know. I'd say people that like don't try, like if that makes sense. The people that just chuck on the
Yeah.
makeup, chuck on the outfit, chuck on, just go out and get the money.
Yeah, because it's always those bitches that get the best
The bookings all the
opportunities as
time,
well,
and they
yeah.
don't try. Like, you're not trying to hide your pads, you're not trying to blend your makeup, you're not trying to do this, you're trying to do drag in 1 hour, go out there and
Yeah.
get the money. I mean, good on you getting the money, but put some effort in. Like,
No,
it's
100%.
2023, drag has evolved so much, you need to put a bit of effort in. That for me, and that isn't just like entitled to any type of queen, like old queen, young queen, anything. That's just any queen that just gets up and can't be bothered. Like, if you don't want to do drag, don't do it.
No, 100%.
If you're not going to put in the effort, don't bother. Because
well, it's whatever makes you feel pissed, I suppose. If you feel
yeah,
pissed
true.
with when pairs of tights on with your hairs poking through your legs and your padded
Don't
showing,
get me started. I hate that. Hairy legs with the tights. No.
Yeah, like
Either have your hairy legs out or cover them with tights. Don't have in between. I don't want to see your spiky hairs for your tights.
to be honest, I really can give a fuck.
I do.
Like, do whatever makes you fucking feel pissed, bitch. Because I do what makes me feel pissed. So.
Yeah, but you would never walk out with hair sticking out your legs.
No, I wouldn't. That's what I mean. I do what I do to make me feel pissed, and these people clearly feel pissed with their padding showing and their hairs showing, because I've seen it a lot, even in competitions. Let's just say Cardiff, there was a whole lot of padding showing at a certain competition I watched recently.
Can't. I hate it.
It was too much. Yeah, it's just not given. Like, it's meant to be a whole illusion, and you're just ruining. You're ruining
giving
our
literally
illusion.
a stump.
No, it's giving literal chicken dipper, bird's eye. Do you know the bird's eye chicken dipper?
It's giving I'm going to come and bite your ass cheeks because it's giving chicken, darling. Fuck,
But no, like, when I say the girls' pads, when they show, it does generally look like, do you know what I mean? Like, please, we're inserting a clip here of the bag of chicken dippers from Bird's Eye. It's the exact shape of padding. That's all I'm seeing. Whilst you're trying to run the stage. No, bitch, I'm focusing on that motherfucker.
Do you know what's even worse? If they're actually
me
like
hungry, get me to Mackie.
No, but if they're actually really good at performing and they're doing that, like, that makes me even madder. Like, you could be so fierce and you're not hiding them pads.
And it's always the ones like that are fierce performers that could do with a few tips to say, oh, you know,
hide them
the padding a bit more. That would be like, oh no, girl, I've like.
And that no, but the funny thing that I find is as well with this is there be the
chair bitch is pissing me off. Like,
I know I'm bouncing up and down. I feel like I'm having a ride, if you know what I mean, darling. Oh, you're fucking vandalising the set, darling. Right, you got to try and get that back on now. Are we ready? This is given the other day. Right, pull it up.
Let's just leave it here.
Oh, she can hang down there.
She's gonna hang low like I do.
Her lips are low. She's gained some new lower lips. More on that later, darling. Yeah, no, I always find as well, them type of queens, like the ones that are a bit could do with some work, are the rudest queens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they think their shit don't stink.
Well, it's kind of just delusion at its finest, really. I don't blame them. Like, if I looked that ugly, you know, delusion.
You'd be telling yourself, like,
yeah,
I'm
you'd have to.
It's jealousy. They don't want.
And that's nasty. Everyone's beautiful.
No, they're not. Sorry, I'm in the cutthroat mood today, darling.
No, everyone's beautiful in their own ways. Maybe not looks wise, but you know, I mean, in their own ways, 110%.
No, I don't mean it as in like people are bad. I just mean it as in like if you need that little bit of refining here and there, and you're just not bothering. That's a big peeve for me because you could be so fierce if you just refine them little tiny bits.
100%.
But yeah, I think we should do a shot first because the next one is gonna be funny.
Okay.
Are you ready? Yeah, let's do a shot. Get that glass, girl.
Where's your shot glass?
Right, my shot glass is
So I'll do it out of the bottle, you out the glass, yeah?
Out the glass, yeah.
Pick the glass up then, bitch.
Oh, fuck's sake.
We do a shot at the same time. The fuck does this bitch think?
Wait, fill it up. Come on.
If anyone's seen what I was trying to do that, if you know, you know. Like, you know,
I just did it for you with the fucking glass.
Like, they do it and then they go, ping.
No, girl, I'm going to have to use the bottle. I've just lost the glass. It's gone flying in the kitchen, darling.
If you can't come in her,
come on her, darling. I'm gay, so I won't be coming anywhere near her.
If you can't come in her,
don't come anywhere near her. Can't come in her, come on her back.
Can't come in her, come in her fucking eye.
Come on her fucking tits and let her give you a tit wank after.
Girl, that was being done before he even fucking came.
No, but like 2 times. Why not come twice? He said you had to come once. You telling me you're only coming once? You're not doing it.
Not in one session.
Oh, I can come multiple times in one session. You just keep going. Like, you just bear with the
I think that's a lie. But actually, no. Wait, it depends how long your sessions are, because it's, I think biologically, oh God, don't hold me to this, but I swear I've seen somewhere, maybe on TikTok, it takes like 20 minutes before a man can literally ejaculate again. Not me saying ejaculate.
I don't know.
Like come again. So you come in and like 20 minutes, apparently it takes around 20 minutes for you to want to be able to.
No, I feel like,
because once you orgasm, like that's it.
Yeah, but I think if you're like,
you must be a dog.
If you're still doing stuff, and then you're like, so like, let's say that they do something to you, you stop for a minute, and then you do stuff to them, and then they start with you again after. That's normally enough time for you to get back up and carry on. Do you know what I mean? So let's just say, for example, you were giving them head, or they were giving you head, then you came, then you switched to them and gave them head. If you weren't 69ers.
This is frantic.
This is throuple material, darling. Like, this is getting into it. There's 3 people to make come. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no,
I burp so much. These bitches on these podcasts must think,
she's full of gas.
Why does this bitch burp
She's
so
not
much?
full of ass, but she's full of gas.
No, it's tequila and Red Bull, okay?
But yeah, you can beat people come multiple times.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
This is a good one. So each other's peeves, like each other's annoyances. We were talking about this in the car the other day.
Oh,
darling.
This bitch. Right. This is especially now because it's obviously the cold. It's the winter. It's, Baltic outside. When I say this bitch will take half an hour to smoke a cigarette, we can have like 10 minutes of a break at a show. She'll be taking 20 minutes to smoke a cigarette, and it would be like -3 outside, and I'm there like literally hypothermic, like nearly dying, and she's like,
no, but if Luke's made me a cigarette, it's not smokable, so it does take me that long. I like to enjoy it. Like, I don't smoke just for the sake of it.
And she does this with her mouth. I'm not even lying. When you see
that's literally for Leanne.
It's 2.
Do you have any more? God. Do you want to get all yours out and then I'll say
that's probably my only pet peeve with you. And actually, she is very disorganized.
Oh yeah,
very disorganized. I just honestly think you live on Mars.
I do. I live in La La Land.
Yeah, no, she's from a different planet, girls. Like, she ain't from Earth. She's from fucking planet Fuzion.
I'm very like in the moment. Like, if I could just be like, right, quick, let's get ready, we're going doing something. Whereas you like to be a bit more planned.
It is very frantic. Like, oh God, you should have seen us in London on Wednesday. Oh Lord, we
nearly end up getting stuck there. Should we'll talk about that in a minute.
We nearly basically got locked in the car park with my mum's car that she was driving. So yeah, I would have been fucking hung and fucking murdered if my mum's car got locked in the car park all the way in London when we're from the fucking Shire. 2.5 hours away, but no, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're getting to it.
The girls.
No, leave it for a minute because
girl.
We need a more.
She's getting excited,
that, darling. Yeah, I was excited, darling. Mine for you, probably has to be the opposite to me. So where I'm like very unorganized, I can just jump and do something. You like sometimes especially with this podcast, have been very like annoying to get hold of, but you've obviously explained why and everything, and we know why, and we're going to go into that later on. But just like I don't know, like sometimes you're a bit laid back. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're like, we can do it at some point.
Yeah, it's my life and I'm living it, bitch. Ain't no one fucking rushing me. Ain't the fuck, like, no.
But that's it.
I was ready to do the podcast today, so we did it today, bitch.
Yeah, we got it done today. Not today, bloody previous episode. How many weeks was I trying to pester you to get that bitch done?
No, it was. Yeah, 5 weeks. Thanks, Pete.
Yeah. But I think since seeing all of your guys' response to it and seeing how like everyone's loved it and everyone's been messaging
that. I just did like a really like manly like.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, seeing everyone's reaction, everyone watching it, even like when we were in London, people mentioning it like that.
Yeah, that
really
was
lit a fire under us, and
fierce.
it's like, we're going to do this podcast.
The fact
We're going to
like
keep.
people in London were like, oh my God, you're the Tequila Talks podcast girls. We were like,
yeah, we didn't
weren't we?
expect that at all.
I was a bit shook with that. But yeah, is that your only pet peeve of me?
Probably, yeah.
Slay.
It's
I'm happy
really-
with that.
Yeah.
We're both Pisces, so we're both very
And her
much
addiction
similar.
to fucking tequila.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
girl,
do love tequila, but because it doesn't like.
It just agrees
it doesn't
with
leave
me.
it doesn't affect me really the next day, but it does get me very drunk
And
at
it's
the
the only
time.
alcohol that gives me energy, like especially when I'm performing. Like if I'm drinking anything else, it makes me like wants
Yeah.
to like slur my words, and I'm all like dopey. But
Just sort of out
tequila,
of
like I'm ready to fucking go. I'm ready to fucking party, bitch. Like
get up on that
tequila is
stage, darling.
tequila is the girl.
it. Yeah.
So tequila always. Tequila Talks. The Tequila Talks podcast.
But yeah, should we tell them about London then? Should we do it now that we've got them pet peeves out the way?
Yeah. So what we've been up to recently, so we'll cut it to that. We'll cut it to this bit.
Yeah.
So what we've been up to recently, girly, we've had all sorts really going on, haven't we?
We did the podcast last week.
Yeah. Ooh, we went to London on Wednesday. What day are we on? So yeah, Wednesday.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Start from the
Fierce
start.
night.
Start from how late and things were going and how darling.
Oh, girl. So basically, it was the girl LaBelle's birthday, and she put on a sickening birthday show in Freedom in London.
If you're
so
watching this, we had such a great time.
yeah, baby, fierce.
Yeah.
So we decided we were going to travel to London for the night, have a good kiki with the girls of London. And girl, it was camp,
It was
wasn't
so
it? It was
good.
so camp. The performers in London are just
Beyond.
next level. That's where the drag is.
Yeah.
Well,
nothing
of course it
nothing
is.
around here is given there. Sorry.
No. Yeah, just shout out to all the girls in London for being so fierce.
And so welcoming as well. Like, everyone was so lovely.
So nice. Like we had such a good night. It was just so fierce. Of course, we bumped into Mother.
The KV.
We had a
darling.
good kiki with Mother, KV.
Caramel. We mentioned her in the last podcast. You said she was one of your
Caramel.
sickening performers.
Yeah, Caramel.
Bumped
We
into
sing
her.
Caramel. She's amazing.
Kiki, incredible.
Kiki Snatch. We love Kiki Snatch. She done the most insane number to Water, which is obviously, if you don't know what.
If your man's looking at your phone, that one from TikTok. If your man's looking at your phone, you better check it
Yeah,
out.
like if you don't know what the song Water is, then you must not have TikTok. It's just like such a viral song, and I was shook when she came out and done that number, and she did it spot on. Like it was so fierce.
Yeah.
Of course, Mother killed it as always. I've got no words.
Just
for her,
when she walked on that
perfection.
stage, we were gobsmacked.
Yeah, perfection. LaBelle, oh god, I wish I could dance like that. Bitch.
Yeah. Fierce.
She can dance.
And then, like she did the most numbers as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
And
well,
she
it
like
was
the
her
energy
birthday,
just
girl.
didn't dip. It just
Oh, no.
constant all the way
Not
throughout.
with
She
LaBelle,
was
baby,
going.
never. But yeah, it was probably one of the most fiercest night I've had in a while. That's the kind of drag I want to see.
Yeah. I mean, I've obviously saw Denali and Utica, but other than that's probably one of the fiercest we've seen. But yeah. And we can't forget the girl, Dee
Dee. Oh, bitch.
The way it was,
Her
but
Nicki
we're
number.
mentioning it. When she came up to her, she's like, "Oh, you're the girls from Tequila Talks," and that, like, if you are watching,
Yeah, that
this,
gagged me. I was like, bitch, you
we
watched
had
it.
we had like a little feeling in our heart, didn't we? Like that really made it.
No,
for us.
yeah,
We loved it.
Dee Dee, fierce. Her Nicki number. Oh, I was gagged.
Even the slow number, the
outfit.
ballad. Oh,
No, honestly.
the way
oh,
she
yeah,
emoted,
that
I
one was so
gagged.
fierce. Oh
I'm
my
glad
god,
I'm
and the
not on Drag
wig,
Race
the
of
40
her,
inch.
That's all I'm saying.
The 40 inch. I said, bitch, is this a what wig? She said, no, it's AliExpress and Luna Bundy. Bitch, it was given full to the end. I was like, why isn't my Ali 40 inch looking like this?
Right.
I need to add a couple more bundles.
My Ali's giving wisp, darling.
Well, I've already added like 2 bundles, so well, Dee Dee said she had like 6 in hers, so maybe add
True,
another
yeah, she
5.
said it's a lot of bundles. in
Yeah.
there.
But no, yeah, Dee Dee, we love you.
So fierce.
So fierce.
And our girl as well, Jordan. Like we literally mentioned in the
Oh,
last podcast.
Jordan, the girl.
Jordan, the girl, darling.
Come on, the fucking
For someone
No
that's been
words.
doing right gobsmacked, for someone that's been doing like we
And
say.
if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the videos of that bitch. Like, it is just 10 out of 10. So neat, perfection. Like, no wonder she's LaBelle's
No
daughter.
words.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she
Literally.
deserves everything and more. Like, that's the kind of bitch that deserves to be booked 24 motherfucking 7 because she takes it so seriously, and I think you can tell. Like, she doesn't play.
I mean, she's been doing it a year.
Exactly.
For like over a year.
And that's how you can tell she doesn't play. Like, she's really not playing, and these hoes need to watch out for Miss Jordan.
Yeah.
So.
She's so tiny as well, bless
Oh,
her.
I know. She is
so
a doll.
Cute.
She is the doll.
The little doll.
But yeah, I just had such a ball on Wednesday and seeing obviously all our icons. Yeah. And it meant a lot to me seeing Mother, of course.
Mother was actually.
Yeah, we had a catch up, so that was gorge.
Took some photos. We'll insert a little slideshow.
Yeah, insert our pictures. Here. Yeah, girl.
Here we go. There's the photo.
Me and Mother.
No.
Ooh. Yeah, we were also pussy stunting around London, Oxford Street.
We made sure we made use out of being in London, darling. We were in little alleys.
Honey, we got all the content. I keep banging my head in this I can feel it.
So random though. You know that like when we did that pussy stunt with like the building works and that was so random. Like was that when we went there?
I think it's just because we're so used to like a dry city. Like,
we're very used to like, oh, this road will be closed in 2 weeks time, whereas there is very much just like I think
it's not even that. Like, we just wanted to pussy stunt everywhere because London just gives
everything about it.
It gives aesthetic. Yeah. Like, Gloucester gives ghetto. London gives aesthetic. Like, we wanted to pussy stunt down Oxford Street, and we did that, and we killed it. So I'm sure you'll see a reel uploaded by one of us soon of us pussy stunting down Oxford Street because the videos are cunt.
And let's get into the last bit about London. Rushing for that car, girl.
No.
And no, it was when we were on the underground. And what was it? We had like 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, right. So the car park we were parked in, we did not know that it closed at 12. So we're like, shit, we need to get back to, where was it? Ealing.
Yeah.
So we needed to get from Oxford Street to Ealing. We had like 15 fucking minutes. Otherwise, our car, my mum's car, was going to be locked in this car park. I would have been dead if my mum's car got locked in a motherfucking car park, bitch. Let's just say we probably, if we got there a minute later, it would have been locked in there. They were closing the last gate as we got there, weren't they?
Yeah.
Best believe I prayed at least 10 times on the tube because we were on the tube. And it goes, we had like 5 minutes to get to the car park. It goes, hi, we have stopped at a red light. Sorry for any inconvenience caused. Bitch, the fuck? We're going to be stuck in London, bitch.
Your face when it said that, you were like, no,
get robbed. I best believe I took the pleasers off. I was ready to sprint.
We did sprint.
Yeah, well, we did. That's another side of the story.
We were running through the fucking parks, darling.
I was running through a park. I turned around. She was gone. I think she like been kidnapped or something.
I had a stitch, darling. I had a stitch.
But when I say she's a runner, she's a track star, I was flying through that park, bitch, because that car was not being locked in that car park. I wanted to go home. I wanted a Mackey's.
And luckily we made it just as they were closing the gate.
But if it was locked, we would have probably just went straight back out with the girls.
Oh yeah.
To the box.
We would have been back on that underground, darling.
Yeah, but no, that's the story of London. It was such a fierce night. I loved
it was so like wild, but I think sometimes like the wild nights are the funnest because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we don't want to be like 80 in a wheelchair thinking like, oh, that was a bit boring. Yeah, it was a good night. Like, we can look back on that when we're 80, crippled, and laugh. Honey.
But yeah, no, that was fierce time in London.
It was.
So to finish this, I wanted, because we did say in the last episode, and I've had some requests, they want a bit more detail about like the drag scene in Gloucestershire, Stroud, like what's going on, what's happening, because people have been asking. I think it is about time we cover it. We did cover it a little bit in a gig.
Okay. Yeah.
And
there's so much to go into, but I think we can touch on it lightly just so people don't think we're being just random
trying
bitches.
to just ignore it. Being rude to people.
Yeah, just being complete random bitches and just rude for no reason. But basically, I feel like I should speak on this.
Yeah.
You know, especially with what I'm going through at the moment. I'll
speak about like my troubles with the setting if you want to speak yours.
So my trouble was a certain person, a certain collective, which I'm sure you all know who I'm on about now. We're spreading rumours, telling people that I was transphobic, and that I cultural appropriate. I do blackface, I paint too dark. I'm transphobic because I used the word doll. However, these people never stopped, chose to get to know me, know my gender journey, my gender identity, which I will speak on very soon.
I think
I
next
was going to
episode-
tonight, but it's not tonight. I want a whole moment for that. Because the doll's ready for her dollification, best believe, and she's come in. So yeah. I think my initial thing was, you know, I'm not bothered. A bitch can say anything about me and over my head, whatever done. But when it comes to cultural appropriation, racism,
especially when you're like very
transphobia,
close with people from that community.
and I was close with them before this, bear in mind, it is completely
these are people that we were like hanging around with.
Yeah,
like we booked for
with.
gigs. We booked for the Versace herself.
Yeah, this bitch that was, you know, the main cause of this saying I cultural appropriate and was transphobic for using the word doll. We gave a very big opportunity to perform with the KV.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing that I've been struggling with all year, alongside obviously my gender journey, which you know of.
Yeah.
Which will be, you know, announced. It might be announced already before this podcast.
Yeah, and then we can get into it more detail next
released,
episode.
Because obviously, you know, I've been building up and I've been waiting for the time. I feel most comfortable to tell everyone, but she's a doll. She's trans. And I'm ready to conquer, bitch. I'm ready to fucking be 110% my authentic self. And I just want to thank you, my mum, and especially Greta Grip for just, you know, the constant support and love, really, because, you know, I don't think I would have got to the stage where, you know,
You're
ready.
comfortable doing that.
Yeah, I'm ready. So yeah, another episode coming on all of that, baby.
Yeah. And your plans for the future.
And the real Chlo Mydia,
yeah.
That next episode is going to all be about the real us.
The plans
110%.
for us, yeah. But no, definitely, you've how do I say it? Like you've discovered something and you're ready to share it. So
100%. It's not even like I've discovered something. It's always been in me, and my mum's always known this.
You've just sort of unlocked it. You've just sort of let it out.
If anything, it's just I'm brave enough now.
Yeah.
And I thank drag for that. I thank
Crystal, I think definitely, because she's very.
And I thank all the amazing people I've met in drag. That have just really pushed me to, you know, want to put this side of me out there. I'm not scared anymore. So bye bye to Wade. And you know, let's get ready for the dollification.
For me, back to the drag scene round here, because that's sort of where we were on. I don't know. Yeah, off the bat, like same thing as yours. Really, I got dragged into a little bit, but not obviously as much as you.
Mm-hmm.
They very much just left it with me because they weren't really getting anywhere anyway. But yeah, just that. And it's also very much like a lot of these people that are causing these issues for us are people that when I do run drag down south, I booked them. We've tried including them to everything we can.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, it's not even just
with.
like the one that said it about you. It's like a lot of them, like, you know, the people around them. We've also booked them and included them, done stuff for them. And we just had it all thrown in our face. They didn't, it's just like, I don't know, it's just really disrespectful.
And that's the thing I think I struggled with because we all were quite close at one point.
Yeah.
And it was switch up. Like, it was flip-flop. Like, it was just so quick. Like, and that's why I think it must come down to jealousy or something, because we were never, well, I know
We've never been an issue.
I've never been nasty to one of those souls until they were nasty to me and started accusing me of
literally
being awful, like racist, transphobic, whatever. Which the people closest to me know I'm not, so I don't even need to go in to explain myself about that. But yeah, for someone to chuck such things like that at you and us, because it wasn't just me with the doll thing, it was you as well, because we are
for me as well.
dolls.
It's like the divide it's caused. Obviously, we have got rid of someone that was in our friend group. We were the Gloss dolls all together, and we have got rid of them. I think that is for the best, but it's like,
bitch,
we're actually, you know what, we'll touch on that as well. So
God
whilst all of this was going on, our best friend was, obviously it was like the three of us. She knew everything that had been being said to Wade about her cultural appropriating, blah, 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 blah. But however, we were going to...
quickly touching this, bear in mind this bitch had been my friends for 8 years before this. She had seen my gender journey, what I was going through, you know, gender dysphoria, knowing everything that I'd been through, like this bitch had been there since day one, 8 years. She'd seen how much it affected me being called, you know, racist, I culturally appropriated, you know, transphobic, all of that. She's seen it all between us, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. This bitch decides to go behind our back and go and kiki with them.
It's
Babe,
not
fine,
for me,
you
and
go
even the
do
fact
that.
she kiki with them is the fact that we had a gig booked for both of us.
Yeah, no,
And
same
so
with
this-
that. We're going to go into
we're going
that because
to
it's not
story
the fact.
because-
Bitch, be friends with whoever you want.
Yeah.
I'm not that girly that be like, you're friends with me, so you can't be friends with that girl that I don't like. No, bitch. But if you're lying to me, and
That's
if you're
when it
going
becomes an
behind my
issue.
back and being weird and sly and slimy, no, you can't sit with me. I still want you to eat, but just not at my table, bitch. I want everyone to eat, but just not at my motherfucking table. I might not like you, but I still want you to fucking eat because everyone at the end of the day deserves a fucking chance in this world. But just watch out because these claws are lethal, bitch. Okay.
But
You
yeah,
can still eat and still get a punch.
in terms of, I'll just explain it a bit more. So we were been booked for a gig. We hadn't, my card broke down. Bloody hell, the bottles of
It's a ghost.
There's a ghost in here, darling. Yeah, we had been booked for a gig. Obviously, I couldn't get there because my card broken down. So we were asking her, like, because she drives, if she could take us. And we were like,
yes.
this is what happened. So we were like very much like not reliant, but we were very much like asking her, like,
We were a group, so the whole year, like,
we'd always help each other. We were reliant on each other.
We're always together. So, like, if Lily wasn't driving, let's just say the name Lily,
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
love,
it.
bitch.
She's
You know who
watching
you are.
this.
You're watching this. You're always fucking watching us. She obviously said she would drive, and it was always the case of like we would do things together. So it wasn't out the normal that we were, you know, asking her to go to this gig with us and help us out. Like,
No, it was
a
like-
very average thing.
It's
for
something we
us.
would do for each other.
Yeah, it was things that we were doing all year with each other.
And she said to us that she
was going out
couldn't
for a
because she's
meal.
going out for a meal with her nan.
With
So
her
it's like
nan.
fair enough. You know, we understand.
Yeah, so we were like, great. Like,
we were ready to
whatever, we'll
cancel our
sort-
gig.
Yeah,
we were
luckily
ready to
for
cancel
Pete
the
over
gig.
there. Hi, Pete.
Yeah, Pete is here. He's helping.
He took us to the gig so we could get our coin. If not, we wouldn't have got our coin. So
We would have
thank God
cancelled
for
the
Pete.
gig.
Yeah.
Literally.
And obviously we found out she wasn't out for a meal with her nan. She
was kikiing with the people that were
girls.
calling you this, that, and the other.
Yeah. So, oh, and let's not forget she tried to slide into my ex's DMs and try and link up with him. Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to
desperate,
say that
bitch. It's given sloppy seconds.
she's gone for the rest of the reason. If she wants, she can go and do what she wants with them. Fair
Yeah.
enough. You do you, girl. But
let's
the only reason I want to talk about it now is because I've seen like them. The thing is, they're with us. We're say it to your face. Like you can come. They could come here to the door right now, and we will say it. With them, they're very sly, and I think I have heard from people, like people that come to our gigs and stuff.
Like,
They're
that's why we've
spreading
gotta clear
rumors
it up.
about us, telling
We've been asked so
venues
much
not to
shit.
work with us, telling performers not to work with us. We're part of a house now,
Yeah.
and half of the people in that house left because we joined.
Yeah.
Because of what they've been told by the Stroud Collective.
It is so messy, but
And it's like-
it's got to be jealousy.
Yeah, this is why we've got to clear it up because I don't want it to be affecting us when we've done nothing wrong to them. They're the ones that have been doing this, and because there's more of them, it's like they think they can go around and spread all these rumors and lies, and it's
Yeah,
true,
it's not
but
the
it's
case.
not. It's not.
It's not the case. And the sad thing is, obviously, Gloucestershire is a very small community. So
we need to be working together.
we
Like,
do rub shoulders a lot, like all of us. So it either needs to be sorted out, or bitches need to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
Because it's either going to go one way or the other. Like, people can only have so much patience. And yes, I'm speaking about myself, bitch. So yeah, and I know none of these bitches will keep the same energy like they did in the DMs in person with me,
Oh,
like
no.
ever, like they wouldn't. So yeah, I'm looking forward to go. I'm still gonna go to some gigs they're performing at. I'm gonna go and clap them on, girl. Yeah, I'm over it. Like, I am over people asking us questions about the fucking Stroud Collective. We
We've
are
got it out
those
now.
girls, and
We've
they
cleared
ain't.
it,
So
and it is what it is. They can do them.
when
we'll
I
do
say
us.
I've got receipts upon receipts, and some of these hoes don't even know, I've got receipts of all the group chats that
Oh yeah,
you
same.
lot have made
Pictures
about
and
us.
stuff.
Yeah, pictures, group chats, like all sorts, like fake accounts that you've made when we're putting on shows, trying to
Contacted-
find out how many tickets we've sold. These girls have really tested us to shit.
Yeah,
haven't
I
they?
think
So
it's-
it has turned to a lot of anger. But I'm
Yeah.
just hoping, some bridges can be built because, like I said, Gloucestershire is very small and we're constantly going to be rubbing shoulders and there is room for everyone.
Yeah.
And there is still, you know, one or two girls within, well, not within the Stroud Collective, sorry, but within the circle that still has stuff to do with them that, you know, I do speak to and that I do like.
Yeah.
So there are going to be times we're going to rub shoulders. So it's just, I think, important. We stand our ground. They know their place because they clearly don't. And yeah, I think we just need to keep on doing what we're doing because we are the girls. The girls.
As Dee Dee said, the
girls.
Yeah, I think we've come to a good conclusion there.
We've covered a lot tonight. Should we do a shot to finish?
Yeah, let's do a shot to finish.
Let's do a shot to
and
finish.
we have got a lot more to cover. So
we have.
If this has enticed you, you wait till next time when we get into the whole Chlo.
I think next time it should be about dolls. Dollification. The doll.
We should definitely get a doll guest. Well, we might already have one lined up, darling, but we will.
Yeah, well, for that episode, I think it's very important we get some representation.
Yeah.
100%.
Are we ready?
It's not very ladylike, is it?
I couldn't even...
Who said ladies can't fucking burp anyway?
I couldn't even laugh because I had a mouthful of tequila. Oh, my God. Hey,
oh, cheers, bitches.
But this has been fierce. We've covered a lot. We've gone through everything in little detail and then obviously in a lot more.
And to be honest, I can't even remember what we've been fucking on about.
We talk so much, right? That's why podcasts are good with us.
To be honest, she's knocking over fucking whatever this is down here.
We have been...
FYI, if anyone has been looking at this stiff ass bob, this whole podcast, it's this bitch's wig, and she doesn't wash her wigs. Okay, this can never be my bob. Look how stiff this is.
What's your name? They're calling you Bob.
Calling you Bob.
It's the movement for me. Your lips move more.
No, literally, my lips are moving more than this wig. This is how this bitch doesn't clean her wig.
Oh my God. Also, we need to talk about the fact that we're getting some filler booked in for me soon, but that's...
Oh, girl. Yeah, that's another episode. But let's just say I'm getting the girly pumps. Oh. But yeah, no, whoever has tuned in, thank you so much. We do really appreciate it. We were actually blown away from last week's response.
We can't wait to keep gifting you with these episodes.
And yeah, drop comments, DM us, let us know what you want.
Follow us, subscribe, like. Come on, give us the clout. We deserve the clout.
Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what drama you want us to spill. Let us know when we are messy bitches. We will speak about anything.
I mean, we have to
know about our sex life. If you want to know about my doctor's appointment last week, just let me know.
You want to know why her name's Mydia? Let her know.
Wow, you'll soon come to know my real name. She's Chlo Mydia only on stage now, darling. But yeah, that's another episode. And we're very grateful for everyone that is watching right now. So we love you.
And thank you for tuning in with us.
Mwah.
This has been
Tequila Talks. Chlo Mydia.
Vanilla Fuzion.
No, bitch. Cut that shit. Bye, bitches.
Bye.